Well, if we weren't concerned before, now is the time to be concerned. We now have foreign soldiers operating on Israeli soil with the blessing of the Netanyahu-led government. U.S. soldiers stationed in Kiryat Gat turned sleepy Israeli city into an unexpected hotspot. Amazing. Here we have the Jerusalem Post out there putting a bright, shiny, smiley face on what is, in effect, the complete and total erosion of Zionism. Zionism being Jewish sovereignty in the land of Israel, and here we're saying it's fine. We had this sleepy little city, Kiryat Gat, and the Americans, foreign forces, have turned it into a hotspot. It's wonderful. Let us recall the old saying. What did we say when Israel, the Jews, came and turned the dusty Palestine into the blooming state of Israel? They said, yes, it's true. The Jews have turned the desert into a garden. But the Arabs would say, it used to be our garden, and now, it used to be their desert. It used to be our desert, and now it is their garden. So again, it used to be our sleepy Kiryat Gat, and now it is an international hotspot that belongs to whoever. The Americans, the Qataris, the Turks, whoever it is. Because apparently, it's not even just the Americans. U.S. troops join a multinational coordination center. What nice, fancy words for foreign army bases on Israeli soil. We are now Iraq. We're now Iraq. We are a controlled country. That's what we are. We no longer have independence, despite the fact that we have engaged in, we can go through the list again. We engaged with the West Bank, and with Gaza, and with Syria, and with Lebanon, and with Yemen, and with Iran, and with Qatar. And we have thoroughly defeated all of them. And yet, and despite all of that, despite the unbelievable sacrifice of hundreds of thousands of Israeli soldiers, reservists, fathers, businessmen, putting it all aside and running out to the front lines to defend our country and defend our sovereignty, despite all of that, 120 criminals that sit in the Knesset have sold away our sovereignty. That's what this is. That's what this is. We could have expelled the Gazans exactly like we should have, and we would have needed none of this. We could have had the absolute victory that Benjamin Netanyahu spoke about nonstop, and instead, he opened up the door and invited in the American fox into the henhouse. And this is what we have. And we have the Likud-controlled Jerusalem Post saying, this is good. It's a hot spot now. Don't worry. This story is very, very troubling. This is, the fire alarm that you need to ring to bring everybody down to the fire station. That's this. But don't worry, they paint it all in shopping complexes, shawarma stands, sports shoe stores. Guys, you don't understand. This is actually a good thing. This is what the Israel Last globalist uniparty and their media henchmen, this is the picture that they're painting. It's fine. It's fine. Even Ben Gvir, even Smotrich, everyone is lining up and saying how wonderful it is. 200 American personnel. And who? Today it's 200, tomorrow it could be 2,000. Who knows? This article is complete and total slop. I won't even read it because it's so embarrassing. The shopkeeper at the big mall, it's good, it's great, it's fine. Even the wicked Esav, even he ended up with a bowl of lentil soup. What do we have? What do we? We don't even have a bowl of lentil soup? And we have sold away our birthright. Sovereignty in the land of Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu sold it away just like that. Just like that. Should we rehash this again? Thank God we don't have a left-wing government. Thank God. Because just imagine, here we have 200 American troops. With the left-wing government, we would have had 300 American troops. Oh, it is. Our goal is a stable civilian-governed Gaza. And guess what? And you know what comes next? The West Bank. And you know what comes after that? Jerusalem. And you know what comes after that? Lod and Ramlah. And all of it. You know what? America has done such a great job here. Let them just control the whole country. Why not? And I saw something in one of these slop Likud-controlled articles that I thought was so disgraceful. Someone actually said, well, you know, because we can't draft the Haredim, we need American soldiers. So shameless. So shameless to write something like this. To blame Israeli citizens for this betrayal is just the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. This is not because of Israeli citizens. Israeli citizens on a whole give everything to this state, everything. And 120 people that sit in the Knesset and all of their errand boys that sit in the IDF and the intelligence agency and all of it, they're going to blame us? We're the ones that they're going to try to blame? No. You are to blame. You. The Israel last globalists. You are to blame. The Uniparty. And they're going to have elections coming up? Why does it feel like they are just simply mocking us? They're mocking us. Oh, we're going to have elections coming up. What are our choices here? The Israel last right or the Israel last left? Those are our choices? Jews don't seem to, maybe they are starting to understand we are in a situation right now at this point where it is 1947. Literally. We are in 1947 right now. Benjamin Netanyahu says we're in a stronger position than October 6th. We are in a way worse position than October 6th. Way worse. We are an occupied country. We are literally an occupied country. Yeah, before we didn't yet deal with Hamas and Hezbollah. We were always way stronger than Hamas and Hezbollah. Always. We now are an occupied country with foreign troops operating in Israel, within Israeli soil, where we previously claimed to have sovereignty. Honestly, I don't even think I could read these articles. It is so nauseating. It's nauseating, honestly. And here, Benjamin Netanyahu smiling here with his look at this guy. My God, talk about physiognomy. My goodness. Benjamin Netanyahu here smiling here. Look at this moron, this chief of staff. Wow, he looks really tough. I mean, this guy, all of them. They should all be fired. They should all be sent home. Benjamin Netanyahu should be sent to Miami Beach with his useless son. Eyal Zamir looking on. Just imagine, this is the chief of staff here looking on as a foreign army is given control over the land of Israel. Just think about this. What kind of man with any dignity would sit by here looking off like this? Yeah, okay, good. Now all of my responsibility and everything has been handed off to a foreigner now. How embarrassing. This is the goal that was agreed with the U.S. President Donald Trump for security. Oh my God. This is so shameless. Guys, I don't know if people are really understanding the gravity of this situation. We have, I don't even know what level of sovereignty we even have left in Israel at this point. I'm not even sure. We can look up, there was something where Donald Trump actually vetoed something. This was amazing, actually. Let me see if I could just pull that up. Hold on, because I had something here from Moshe Feiglin, who is organizing something today at this Kiryat Gat base. Good for him. Thank God someone is doing something, because the rest of these people are just absolutely I wouldn't even say useless. They are working against the interests of the state of Israel. Literally. They are working against our interests. Let me see, where is it? Where is it? I think I did post. Let's see. Yes, here it is. Let's see. Let's post back up. Breaking. Trump blocks Israel's move to expand control in Gaza. Following a deadly ceasefire violation that killed IDF reservist Master Sergeant Yonah Ephraim Feldbaum, Israel sought to shift the yellow line and secure the area, but President Trump vetoed the plan. This is what it looks like when you have sold away your sovereignty. And here's the tweet. But President Trump, despite having just said, if Hamas does not behave, they will be terminated. Oh, President Trump, but you said, well, why won't you let us? Oh, President Trump, oh, please. Just look at Benjamin Netanyahu smiling. The guy here is smiling like he is being held hostage. Just look at him. Just look at this guy. The man looks like he's being held hostage right now. And for all intents and purposes, that is actually what's happening. He and all of us are being held hostage by the Americans right now. That's what's happening. Man, just look at this. This is 1947. That is what this is. Where we would have to go to effectively, besides for gangs like the Stern Gang and Lehi that eventually secured our independence, which may happen again, who knows. But besides for some unsanctioned gangs running around, the Jewish people basically had to go to the British and say, please let us retaliate against the Arabs. Please let us. But you said. That's where we are now. Despite having the strongest army in the Middle East, this is what we have now. It is. Guys, if you think that this is a matter of $4 billion of military aid from the United States, you guys are kidding yourself. $4 billion is not even 1% of our GDP. We could make that up in a second, literally. With even without taking spending from somewhere else, we could raise that money with incredibly modest tax increases. Very modest. The problem we have here is far greater than $4 billion. If you think all we have to do is just shut off that tap of $4 billion and all of a sudden we have sovereignty again, you are missing the picture entirely. This is incredibly, incredibly bad, what is going on now. Now, Moshe Feiglin gets this. I'll give Moshe Feiglin credit. On this point, he absolutely gets it, except he doesn't understand that the Americans are a danger. This he doesn't get. But this whole, Americans having army bases in Israel and all that, he totally gets this point. Now the translation's a little bit funny because this was like an auto translate from Grok, so we'll read it anyway. At one of the gas stations in the south, I met the cute soldiers of our new sovereign. I don't think he means cute like that, but still. They seem polite, smiling, but something here has turned upside down. Oh yes, it has. When foreign soldiers roam the streets of Israel, it's no longer the same country. Right? True. When the government of Israel allows a foreign entity to manage our security, this isn't sovereignty, it's quiet surrender. Absolutely correct. We're not going to let them swap our flag without us feeling it. Today at 4 p.m., we're all meeting in Kiryat Gat in front of the new American base. God willing, I will be there, but we will see. The Civil Military Coordination Center. To say in a clear voice, a people that is not sovereign cannot defend itself. A state that does not control its borders will never win. 100%. Should I play this video? Yeah, why not? Let's see.
You join Eastern Voice, not Israeli license plate. That's what you use? All right. What is this style? Kind of medics?
This is it. It's our unit central. Yeah.
Have a nice day. Goodbye, Israel. This is very, very, very bad. Very bad. You know, again, we are well past the point of saying we told you so. That the Hasbara first clowns, I mean, could not have sold us a bigger pile of garbage than this. Don't worry, we have America. America's on our side. Listen, any Jewish person who considers themselves to be pro-Israel, if you can't see what's going on right now, I am afraid you are beyond help. This is a disaster of epic proportions. You could not paint a bigger Israel last picture than this. This is the top of the mountaintop of Israel last. The pinnacle of Israel last is this. Look, we posted it earlier. There is nothing else to say at this point, but they must go. The Americans must go, not just from Kiryat Gat, but from everywhere and everything. This relationship, whatever you want to call it, it is poison. It's cyanide. It is cyanide in the veins of Zionism. The Americans must go completely. I mean clean break, totally. And you know what? I don't care who we have to align with to get this done. I don't care if we have to align with the biggest anti-Israel elements in the United States of America. I don't care who we have to align with. We must break this bond of slavery, because that's what it is. It is a bond of servitude. We must break it completely at all costs. I don't care who we have to deal with to make this happen. We are in total subjugation to the United States at this point. Total. There is no way whatsoever to continue any kind of relationship with America at this point. None. Zero. There are Americans who like Israel legitimately. Okay, fine. But at this point, we are way past the point of no return. Way past it. The only thing we can do is sever this connection completely for the sake of Israel and for the sake of Zionism.